When the game gets tough, the tough ones start to play at Armor Attack. Hi everyone and welcome back to Armor Attack Italy. This is Angelo and today we are going to play with the BASTION faction. Okay, now just to let you know, what I normally use is a Jagger with the refractors. So I have also the 600 meters because that's what these guys do. The damage is good, the ammo is good, and the reload is not too long. I would like that to be like 1 or 2 seconds less than that, but hey, this is how it comes. And then I use a Burevestnik with the Trailblazer, and as you see, we have the same damage of the refractor, a bit more ammo, and this time though we have 5 seconds of reload, so this is quite good. I do use the Burevestnik with the refractor because between where the Burevestnik hovers, okay, which is higher than the Obelisk, for example, because the Burevestnik sometimes can, let's say, fly over some of the characters, so it hovers almost at where the name is, about at this height. And between that and the trajectory that you can get with the Trailblazer, this combo can be very effective. But at the same time, the Burevestnik can work very well even with the refractors, and it can work well even with, with the suppressor, because the suppressor, let me see if I have any. Now we'll see them on the other character. They get to a very long clip. Okay, the suppressor, when it gets to level 9, it has 1,000 ammo and good damage, so it's a very long clip. And you also and you have the 350 meters like with the Trailblazer, so even 3 suppressor can do a great job on the Burevestnik. I tend to prefer the Trailblazer because of the trajectory that they can design, not the Javelin, especially now they just use the whole clip just in one burst, and then you have 8 seconds reload. So, and you see the damage per second is not higher than refractor and Trailblazer, well, a bit more than Trailblazer, but not with the suppressor, because we are always on 4,000 HP per second, but we have 1,000 bullets. So Javelin, not for me. Then I use a Cinder with the heavy suppressor. I tried the Deadbolt, is a very crazy build, even because at that point your flamethrower is not going to be that useful. Okay, if you imagine to be on top of the platform on the Bastion map, you are going to do nothing with the flamethrower unless an opponent comes on top of the platform where you are. lands do spread out a lot. The missiles when they leave, let's say, the weapon, and a lot of time, quite a few of them do smash on obstacles and whatever there is between you and your opponent. Even though since they're mounted both on the same side, okay, because the Cinder does mount the two weapons on the same side, this spread out effect is somehow reduced than when you have the weapons on the two sides, like on the Spitfire, okay, or if you mount them on the Sentry, then even more of those rockets will smash into something. Then the ram, every now and then I do mount the ram. Very effective build. The thing is that also the flamethrower has 100-meter range, even if it becomes effective under 60. Okay. Oh, another thing that I forgot. With the lens, you also have the minimum distance of 50. So if somebody comes really close, the only thing that you have to defend yourself is your flamethrower. You don't have anything else. And unless you quite leveled up with your robot, your weapons, and your robot, surviving is a bit of a difficult thing. But RAM, it works. It really does work. Then, of course, a Sentry for the turret, heavy suppressor and suppressor, so I have an incredible load of ammo, and I have the 350 meters. You may even try to do deadbolt plus a refractor to have sort of like a sniper Sentry. At that point, you will use the turret only to keep other players a bit away from you. Lens, ram, I don't know. Flank cannon could be a choice, more than lens and more than ram. And then another Jagger, this time with the Trailblazer. Okay, so this is the kind of hanger that I use. Sometimes you see I use the Spitfire with the flank cannon. Okay, it works nicely. And as you see, I do not have oh well, my fault, sorry. I have a hoplite, but as you see, it's still at level 1. I've tried it on the other account that I have, on my personal one. I got it all the way up to level 6, but what can I tell you? It's not the character for me, not for my play style. When I play with the hoplite, I'm not happy. Okay, it's not the kind of character that does match my play style. For me, actually, it's a bit difficult to play with the Bastion. My playstyle will go better with Hermit and Imperial. Bastion is not really, you know. But I play even with the Bastion because I think it's correct that as a CC I have to learn to use them all. Okay, so before we get into battles, remember, if you did like the video, hit the like button, and why not subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. And okay, one thing before we get into battle, I will do a very small section on the new tokens and missions. Nowadays, these are not available for the tester, and so I have them on my personal account, which is on the live tester. But for some reason this time things went the other way around, so the live player are testing the new feature before the tester. Hey, you know, things happen. So we'll see that one. It's going to be just a minute, and I'm going to tell you what I'm about to do for a video on the new upgrade, the 1.3, with these new modules and mission thing. Okay, so this is my personal account, and as you see, there is this one. Okay, I want to do a video as soon as possible on the new modules, you know, so that we see what they do, but especially we are going to see the fusion part, because this makes a hell of a difference in how many modules you need, the cost involved, and all this. But the more important part is actually this one, the one of the missions, because I've done the first. I'm close to do these two. Well, this one not really, but I already noticed some difference. The three on the top seems to have much more gold, okay, while these ones have silver but very little gold. Okay, now another thing, it takes a minimum level for your character, okay, to go for the missions. You know, like here it does ask minimum level 3, and then there is how to combine the characters that you're gonna drop here to increase the chances to win the bonus one, because this is the one that you are going to get anyway. This one, if with the one that you place here, you get this one to be the highest possible, and then there is the cost of the speed up, but this is not really what it matters. What it matters is, but since we don't have it on the test server, I cannot speed up things. I have, and it's gonna take time. I don't know, it could be that it starts being level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, you know, and maybe even the time is going to increase. Maybe at a certain point it's going to be 25 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours, 60 hours, who knows? I have to get there to be able to tell you. So we'll have to go at least, since it runs for 45 days, I will have to get at least around the 20 days, the 3 weeks, 4 weeks before I will reach a certain level and understand exactly how this goes. But first impression is you have 80 mission, okay, at the beginning, and 45 days. And what I'm concerned is if you have enough time to do them all without using the speed up, because that will involve the 200 gold cost. I've tried other things already. I waited for the speed up to be of only 100 hours, 10 hours, and therefore I should have got 100 here, but no. Even when it was at 5 hours to the end, it was still 200 golds. So especially for the free-to-play players, it could be that to get to the end of the mission, there's not going to be enough time. You know, it is true. You know that it runs for 20 hours. The next day you just connect for 5 minutes, take that, close that mission, go for the next one right away, and so you don't waste hours and hours throughout the weeks, because 45, we're talking about 6 weeks and a half. So there is time, but I won't say just sure, but to have a much better opinion on how this part works. For the one who do have Prime Plus, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But of course, you will have to spend a certain amount of your gold, because if in one way, you know, modules themselves, they don't cost you nothing. Okay, they don't have a cost. The cost would be this gold here. Now, these missions in the upper one, which do have a lot of gold. Now I'm the last one, but at the beginning, you know, each one of them had some gold. Then the speed up is a bit compensated. You're still gonna spend some, but it won't be too bad. But for a free-to-play player who collects only 100 gold token a week, it's going to be tough. Okay, not for a Prime Plus player, because we collect more than 2,000 a week. Actually, we collect much more than that. So Prime Plus player will not have that much of a problem. And it could be that, you know, this mission situation here is going to be a bit like forcing players to subscribe to Prime Plus. But at, what is it now, 12, 13 euros a month? Come on, it's 35-40 cents a day. You know, they're not, you don't have to, you know, transplant one of your kidneys to, like in other games, to be able to play for a month. So and keep in mind that a company doesn't live on air. They need money to continue. So this could be also a way to get a lot of people to subscribe to Prime Plus. Correct, not correct. It's not very nice to do it this way. On the other way, the company has to survive. If not, we are not going to have a game to play. A bit of a tricky situation. And then when I will do this video, and we will go into even the part of the modules, we are going to see how much is worth it to go through the whole headache to get one of these to the max level, because modules are in 4 tiers. Tier 1 gives you 2%. Okay, I'll show it to you. Fusion. If here I put 2 of these, okay, you see, you just get to 4%, and it costs you 5,000. When you're going to place here 3 tier 2, you will go into tier 3, and you will get 6%. But the fusion, I don't know if it's 10 or 20 silver, which is something that we collect it's much easier to collect silver than gold. So to do all this, because at the end to have a 1 tier 4 module, it takes 27 modules to build it, plus the cost. And then once you have placed it on your character, if you want to remove it, even that has a cost. And all that to have the 8% more of armor is left to be seen if it's really worth it. So it might be that, you know, for example, if I look at the creeper, you know, when it gets to maxed out a level 9, here is going to be 205. Okay, the 8% more would be that from 205 I'm going to be close to 220. It may not be worth it. It's also true that if here I'm going to place 3 tier 4 of the impulse, I'm going to have 8, 16, 24 extra weapons damage. So it's once we get there and we start understanding what difference does it makes, we will also have a good idea if it's a headache that you want to go through or not. Or you say, you know what, forget about the modules, I just play with what I got. And maybe the difference will not be that incredible. Or slowly, you're gonna get the modules without, you know, too much fuss. And once you get one ready, then you use it. But if you have, another thing that I have to discover is if one this is in the has been put in the character, if it can, how is the update of that one, you know? So anyway, sorry for this extra part of the video, but I thought it was I had to tell you what will happen, not in a day, because as I told you, it's gonna take 3 weeks minimum, but I'm going to come out with that video, and as much as possible I will explain you that module mission thing, you know, from A to Z. And as soon as I'm ready, I promise I will let you know everything you need to know. Okay, sorry for that little extra section of this video, but I thought it was due to tell you what I'm going to do next, because that video about modules and mission, there are quite a lot of different aspects to keep in account, and it has to be well explained so that you can exactly know if you want to invest in that part of the game, if you don't want to, and if you do, how much you can do as a free-to-play player or if you subscribe to Prime Plus. And I think that's an explanation that would be almost mandatory for a CC to give. Okay, but let's jump into action and battle time. Canyon Beacon Rush. Okay, so since most likely I'm not going to use the entire hangar in one game, I will do another one or another two to be able to use even the other characters so that you see how they work. And we're gonna start with the Jagger with the suppressor, so I can show you what this baby can do. So we are going to get a beacon. Come on. And if I get a chance, I will also... Okay, there's no one on site, at least not on my radar. And get this little baby here, take it to where it belongs, and give my team 100 extra points. Yeah, remember when you are on this map, and especially if you are with the BASTION Canyon, if you have a Jagger nicely upgraded, you may want to take the time to do this once or twice. Okay, it's not gonna take so long. Okay, so here they are. Come out. Oh no. Okay, let's get there again. Okay, we got somebody here. As you see, refractors are effective. Okay, mister, I have somebody here that wants to kill me. You may want to help me out a little bit. No? Don't care? Okay, he doesn't care. We understood that part. Second charge. And didn't notice this guy. And I need to get out of here. Okay, the guy's not here anymore. I really would like to be able to take the drone down again. Let's see if I can manage this. Come on. Deliver the drone. Okay. And that's another 100 points for my team. Let's get this one here back. Jesus. Hey! Oops. I was surrounded, but okay. Managed to do the drone thing twice. Now it's going to be nicer for me with, as you see, with these babies you can do quite some work. And we are going to go here in case. Okay, we haven't finished the job, so okay, here we got it again. Use the trajectory that I can. You see what you can do with this weapon? It's quite flexible to this degree, and I like it. Come on, camera. give me a decent view. As you've seen, I haven't used that dome yet, and I better do that. So that I get a little bit of that advantage running. He's coming this way, but I still have the dome, so I can shoot, but he can't do anything about it. And now let's try to recruit this. I don't have so much. Oh, the thing is that the Burevestnik is quite of a big character, so not all the time is so easy to maneuver it around, because okay, can't curve that much, but yeah, there we go. Oh, now we got this guy. Where are you? Oh, you? I'll do the dome thing for sure. You know, I didn't want an acrid to whack me out. So let's go get that one back. And that would be very good, because so we have 4 beacons. And if you look up, there is very little difference in the points between our team and the opponents. And keep in mind that I did the drone thing twice. If not, at this point we would be like 200 points behind. Okay, this is how it works. Where are you? We do pole dancing and I get around the pole. We still have the dome, so we get inside the dome. Okay, this guy most likely is coming this way around. Yeah, he is. So we are going to place the dome right there and get them not to shoot. So they can hang and I can do my job without much of a problem. He's almost out and I'm out of ammo now. Damn it. Oh, he went back into the dome. Not a smart move. Hey. But for sure I didn't tell the guy, hey, go back into the dome, you know. We might do the first battle just with the Jagger and the Burevestnik. We'll see. Come on, change color. Okay, this guy should be... Let me see if I still have it. Nope. He's going for... but I need a reload because I was almost at the end of the clip. And it's true that he didn't have much health left, but he's damn accurate. And with these guys, you better have whatever it takes. Come on. This guy has famous. Okay, so let's say that we still have to try out the Cinder. Alright, we basically did everything with the Jagger and the Budavestnik. Not an incredible match, but not too shabby at the same time. Okay, it wasn't that much longer. This is good, and we get the Bastion. So, since we have used the one with the refractors already, I'm gonna use the one with the Trailblazer. But since you are smart people, you may understand that if from here I was with the 3 refractors, you know, a perfect sniping point. Okay, we got the first client here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, getting a nice chunk of the HP. You see, a lot of people are not, you know, they say that the Trailblazer don't do much. I'm not that much convinced of that. You know, I think it's more a question on how much you understood how you can get the trajectories of the Trailblazer to be modified. You know, see, even this guy, I can follow him with the rockets for the very first part of the curve, and he's already in a position where he cannot shoot at me. You know, so okay, I've done this stupid thing. That wasn't smart. And I wasn't even drunk, but I did it anyway. Anyway, let's see if 1-to-1 with a hoplite, what I can do with this rocket launcher. And as you see, come on, this little baby works. Now we reload, because for sure what we want is full clips. Let me see from here, get some advantage. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Not in this moment anyway. Where are you? Come on, I got a few missiles for you. Ah, this has the wisp, so I have to go close, and your weapon, buddy, are going equal to 0. Because wisp, but yeah, even the Trailblazer, they shouldn't have a minimum distance, but when you are very, very close, a good portion of your rockets will not get on target. And now I need to get the hell out of here because I'm too exposed. And yeah, Bastion are kind of tankish, but hey, you're not invincible, you know. So here I had a partner in crime, but whoops, out of here. Oh man. too many opponents on in this area. I'm going to go into. They're gonna fire at me like crazy. Okay, out of here. And let's find another angle that works better. Okay. You see, that's what I'm telling you, that in my opinion, Trailblazer are a very nice weapon, and a lot of people don't take the time to learn all the different possible trajectory that they can obtain with these weapons. Then of course, you have mainly two situations in which to use them, and that is the Jagger and the Burevestnik, because each one of them is not so impressive on the damage that they do. But three of them are quite of an opponent, you know, and you've seen it. I'm doing almost, we are 9-7, just a few seconds to the end. So I'm gonna drop this one just to drop it in, and we see what the Jagger with the Trailblazer was capable of. Okay, and let me see, leaders, come on. Okay, MVP. You see, we have done assist but not direct kill, okay, but almost 1,000,008 damage. And if you remember, it took, on the other battle, it took the Jagger with the refractors and the Burevestnik to get to this point, but we had 5 kills though. If instead of this Jagger there was the one with the refractors, I probably will have higher damage and some kills as well. Okay, so anyway, but we have tested that one out. At this point, what we are missing are the we have so we're gonna change this one with the Spitfire, and now we'll have to try the Spitfire, the Sentry, and the Cinder. Here we go. Okay, we have Beacon Rush, but we have these 3 to go. So okay, let's start with the Cinder. Ooh, one thing before I forget. If you have question about a certain build with certain weapons that of course I couldn't show you here, you know, I could not show you every character with every possible combination and stuff, but maybe you want to ask me, hey, why don't you use the Cinder with the Ram or with the whatever, you know, drop a comment and ask me, you know, and if I have an answer, you know, I'll be more than happy to give you whatever information I can. You know, taking account that I've been trying almost every possible combination already. Okay, like when I did the marathon video on the Starcaller, and man, that was like really a long video. I've tried every possible combination, but a lot of time when I do videos, I already done that part. So for you, it's just to Ah, no, these guys want to go to Beacon B. No. No. I like my Beacon B. Leave it alone. Damn. Back. 72, 53. Fire. Come on, reload. Thank you. And little roasting effect. And this, not enough yet. Jesus, you're hard to kill, really. Now, I'm not going to use these guys a bit too far. The thing that I dislike the most of this hangar, the speed of the character. I mean, basically you don't have a speed. Okay, let's see if we can convince this one to die. Let's see, yes, it should be done. Now, where are you? You're coming down this way. No, but we have this one. And little roasting effect. And see if we can, but oh man, I got even the other ones shooting at me. That's not nice. So, you have not that much of a health, so we'll see if I can get you up first. Then get this one, get the fire going, and oh, step out of this area of the Molotov. Damn, there you are, right? Ah, no. I had to wait for this one to become blue, and I did it. Okay, here we have Mr. And here, oh, damn you. And so I will see you on the same territory. Come on. And as you see, the even this the flank cannon is really not a bad weapon, but I'm trying to. I have what, two for sure, and there was even another. Ah, damn! They got the. See, and I can't really take care of that character because I always had somebody coming in and shooting at me from the flank and stuff. And damn. Okay, that's a bit of a peculiar way to use the Molotov is when you're really close, you basically get a direct hit, and that one does very good damage. But as you see, even the flank cannon are no joke. Of course, you don't have the clip that you will have with the heavy suppressor, but they do some very nice damage. And they can also, you see, they can also do trajectory. So, you know, even this weapon, you may want to, come on, get the hell out of my way. Now for two, you see how big was the chunk that I took off the opponent with the direct hit with the Molotov, but you have to be no more than, for sure, no more than 100 meters. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. See? It does quite some nice damage, this maneuver. Most likely you all know that, but so we'll see what this cinder. You see, I'm trying to take advantage of the not now, but when the opponent is a bit far away, you can always use the trajectory part to get the most of the rockets, the missiles, the little bomby thing, depending on the weapon, on target. No. I need to. Okay, here is good. And I also have the direct hit with the Molotov. And another one is done. You probably will ask me, hey Angelo, but why you say you don't like Bastion Hangar? It's too slow, man. It's just like, you know, it's like to be on a track with flat tires. You know, they are so slow. So not easy for me to play with them. Or, you know, I don't have the same fun that I have with other hangars. But okay, Cinder and Spitfire got 13 kills, 2 assists, almost 3.4 million damage. I'll go for that. I don't complain. You know. And now what we have left is the Spitfire. All right, sentry time. Oh, one thing that I really want to show you is the turret, because the turret. Okay, let's do it here before we start anything. The turret itself, you see, can. Okay, you see, I can place it there on top, and that could be in any situation in the battle, you know. But using the height of the view, if it is within the range, I can place the turret even like on top of this building, or you know, whatever other situation I need, you know. And there are players that are really good at this, really, and they place the turrets in a way that they become really annoying. Now, here we have the 2 heavy suppressor and the suppressor. Now I should have the chance. There we go. So he's got even the turret that is giving him some problem for the side, possibly not placed in the best possible spot, and actually it was shooting to another player, that one. There is this thing about the aiming system that sometimes jumps from an opponent to the other, and it's not really what you want. Come on, turn in blue. Oh, about time. Okay, this one is coming up, and we're giving some problem with the turrets. Why not? We got the 350 meters for... Ooh, I already lost an amount of HP that I'm not so happy with, but hey. Okay, we got the turret again. Not really so well placed, but come on. Okay, we got this competent guy. And I don't know where he's going, but let's see if with the turret there, yeah, we are going to give him some problem. And then since he's looking over there, we're gonna shoot from here. But he's covered. Damn it. Come on. Come on, be nice. I just wanna shoot you a little bit. Come on. Oh, this guy's tough. Jesus. He didn't die yet. Damn. Come on. Ah, about time. Now, let's see if we can help our teammates. Yeah, we can, and we're gonna finish him off like this. And then we got this one, but we have the turret as well, doing some part of the job. And come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, nice. And now I have 2. Oh, how many we got here? 2. Yep. Say hi to Daddy. I forgot to reload the weapon. Damn it. Okay, good thing. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on side, thank you. Okay. This one, clear shot please, thank you. Didn't kill it, but we did get a chunk of his HP. So I have to find a spot where I can oops, no, we didn't last. Let's go for the Jagger with the reflectors, because I would think that it can do a nice job if I don't get shot by 3 opponents at the same time. Damn. Why is it like this all the time? When I want to show something, I get 3 opponents shooting at me. Jesus, give me a break. Who's that? Ah, and now it's this one again. Come on, guys. What? You don't like my nick? You know, you don't like rock music? So you see heavy metal and you want to destroy it? Come on. Nope. Yes. Come on. Ah, too bad. Okay, let's move this direction and see if we can get... Ow! Man, I get them all covered. Okay, we go here, and then we got this guy. See ya, buddy. Not that one is covered. Ow! Alright, well, we haven't done much with the Jaggers, so... not too much. But it's also true that I don't use the sentry often, so it could have been much better than this. And as I do, you also have seen players that are quite dangerous when they use the sentry. But anyway, that was a little gameplay with the Bastion faction. I hope you did enjoy the video. Remember to hit the like button, and why not subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And as far as it goes, a little gameplay with the Bastion faction. This is it for today, and as usual, the last thing that I tell you all the time, ciao.